Had to take a quick intermission. We was in here for the Panthers and the Rams. Rams game-winning drive. Matthew Stafford was in a dogfight with the Panthers. We back now though. Bears Packers. We live all NFL playoff shots, so you know we'll be right back tomorrow watching all the wild card games. We'll be live Monday night watching the Texans and the Steelers. Got the Bears Packers kicking off right now after a lit game earlier with the Rams and Panthers. A way better game than I expected it to be. Thought it'd be a blowout early in the game, but the Panthers definitely fought for their respect, to put some respect on their name. Um, and Matthew Stafford pulls it out with a 2-minute drive in the fourth quarter. 38 seconds left on the clock. Scores a touchdown. Panthers try a couple heaves, end up turning it over on downs. Rams escape, move on to the next round. Send the Panthers home with a decent season, you know what I mean? They still have a lot of questions about their future, but it's the start of the off season for them. They'll get the answer in them later. Nobody really be tracking the Panthers, but we tuned into the Packers and the Bears. Excited to see Caleb Williams' first playoff game. They got the ball first, so Caleb is on the field. I had the Bears winning this game, so we finna see if Caleb Williams is everything that's advertised, or will Jordan Love prevail and continue down the path of his predecessor, the incomparable Aaron Rodgers, who managed to make the playoffs this year as well in his 21st season, 20th season. But we lied though. He got game sports, NFL playoffs. We here in the building, baby. Appreciate everybody who's been subscribing, liking. We live, all playoffs, baby. Avery, what up, Avery?
away from the strength of the formation. He ends up finding a good crease in that Packers defense.
DJ Moore comes back in the game, saw him on the sideline a moment ago. Then he tossed the hips and lined up in the backfield, and that goes nowhere. That is sniffed out perfectly by the Green Bay Packers. Kingsley Enagbare right there saying, no, sir. Lost 4, second and 14.
I think they brought Quay Walker, overloaded him to the line of scrimmage, and a really good job. They pulled him to the right guard and the right tackle. Watch both these pullers. So now penetration there, just a really good field. Enagbare, that's a great twitch. Somebody's got to step up on the edge of this defense without Parsons in there. That time 55 makes the play.
Already the 11th play of the game's opening drive.
Interesting point that Jeff Hafley made to us this week, and he talked about the backside of the defense squeezing. He said they are going to intentionally try to run the football and bend it back. It's a design play. We've studied it, and I'm really emphasizing my defense. Even if the ball goes away from you, be ready for that cutback from Mo Smith and Manunga.
He takes 6.5 off the clock and 3 for 3 on third down. 3rd and 12. This is caught, and that's going to be a first down. DJ Moore with the grab. So they're 4 for 4 on third down. And going to the line quickly. Picked up the tempo. We got Moore again in the backfield. He clears out. Williams throws to the right foot.
Oh, my Lord.
Too tall for Roland Dunze. He's back after missing 5 games with a foot injury. Nixon covering on the foot.
But how good is Caleb Williams looking this opening drive right now? Just in complete command. What they want to do, they're mixing up, as you'd expect from Ben Johnson. You know, you come into this game thinking about physicality, different formations, a lot of movement, effective communication from the Packers linebackers and defense. But right now, 18 is feeling it.
Swift. Inside the 10. 3rd down and 5. Drive that's taken up almost half the quarter. Well, this is one way to keep Jordan Love off the field.
Yeah, and maybe Ben Johnson, when he took the football, we talked about 9 straight games, opening drive, 6 punts, and 3 turnovers on downs. He challenged his offense, showed confidence in his offense by taking the ball despite that. Boy, they responded here in this opening drive.
Against a defense that's been tremendous in the first quarter all season long. Now over 26 total points. 3rd and 5. Williams dancing in the pocket. Williams goes off his back foot and then sees complete. And it's got a 4th and 5. And then time for DeAndre Swift. So they moved out here in 15 plays, but we'll have to settle for 3.
Gotta give credit to Green Bay's defense. We're talking a lot here about Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and the Bears, what they're doing. They're moving the ball down the field. But at the end of the day, this entire game is going to come down to the red zone. We saw Green Bay last matchup go 0 for 5 in the red zone, ended up costing the game, giving the Bears a chance to come back. And the Bears' first time down, they're going to settle for a field goal themselves.
27-yard attempt. You saw the flag. That's a light breeze in this venue. And the kick is good. An 8-minute drive to open the game. The Chicago Bears lead the Green Bay Packers.
Chicago Bears kick 3 on the opening drive.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Seems like you like her. Just go up to her. Say hello. I mean,
All right, we all the way back now, y'all. Chat.
legendary moment stop the
Almost.
life. It's Miller time. Oh. You feel that? Feel what? The crash zone. Crash what? The crash zone. It builds suspense. Uncovers evidence. Foreshadows danger.
introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4th foot long's free. Fix my 50 low later.
4-foot long is free. Forget the fabric sale, Fred say. Folks are freaking out over 4-foot long free.
Take one Defender. Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Dress with 661 pounds of toppings. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
This Prime Video Wildcard Playoff being brought to you by Verizon. The best 5G network is only one best. And by Uber Eats, when football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. Highlights from the first two meetings between these teams, week 14 and week 16. Each team winning at home. Chicago winning here, tying the game on the final play of regulation, and then winning it in overtime. Two coaches, two quarterbacks. Of course, this would be the number one rivalry. It has to be. 4 years, it's the number one rivalry in the National Football League. There's so much at stake.
How great is it to see this rivalry in the postseason? Haven't been that many times. That surprised me when we saw that.
Ball bounces in the landing zone. Deshaun Gibson. Throw the ball back, and ball first flag of the game. Because Chicago thinks they've come away with it. You've got 2 flags on the play. Adrian Hill will make his first call of the night. It will be an important one.
Oh shit, Chicago got the ball right back.
Initially,
Point to Green Bay as well.
during the return, holding against the receiving team, number 8 in the
Oh my god.
while the tight ends.
But I missed some. I was like, damn, Green Bay forward.
Last 2.5 games. Sustained a concussion here in week 16. Was in concussion protocol, didn't play against Baltimore, and then was a healthy scratch last week as LaFleur sent down a lot of the starters. So the crowd already in a frenzy. Their team up by a field goal. They're working on the spot right now. They put the ball for the moment at the 15-yard line, and they said, that's good, let's go. Running back is Jacobs. And he's a lot healthier than he's been the last couple of weeks. The hand of it, James Reed. And right from the outside, the wide receiver picks up the first down on Green Bay's first offensive play. Brisker.
So it's chippy early.
Such a good call here by Matt LaFleur. So much build-up and hype about the physicality of this game, and Green Bay needing to run Josh Jacobs. He's had 2 weeks to get his knee feeling better. And then they go jet sweep, stretch him out horizontal, get the tight end out in front with Musgrave, and pick up a big first down, get back inside their own 20. Now they're all the way out to near the 30-yard line.
One big guy the Packers are going to miss tonight. Zach Tom, their right tackle, out again. Jordan Gordon takes his place. Love backs up field, traffic, and is incomplete. Trying to jam it into Jalen Johnson covering, second down and 10.
Bears defense with Dennis Allen going up against the floor. He knows he's got his hands full. He's got a lot of respect for what Green Bay can do, both running and then setting up those play-action shots. And Jordan Love's had a lot of time to heal up, get ready. And the same can be said, like I said, for Josh Jacobs. So Green Bay in a good spot as far as their health. And Dennis Allen wants to keep everything in front of him, not give up the big play. Been a problem for him most of the year.
Up to the outside, has rolled in, picked up a close tonight. Luke Musgrave, who's taken over as the number 1 tight end in mid-season. He lost Tucker Craft, who was having such a spectacular year, but out he went. It's been Musgrave the rest of the way.
Talk about the health of this offense. One spot that is of concern is the right tackle. Zach Tom is out.
Third and 1, y'all. Packers got the ball moving. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
So leaning into the pool.
Packers on their own 40.
This is a Boys box.
Play action, Jordan Love.
Mark Benson has time.
Oh! Who that, Romeo Dobbs?
Dobbs, the top receiver, over the top of Jalen Johnson. So that was a second down and 10.
Romeo Dobbs with a big catch down the sideline. Ugh. Hit, hit him with the in and out. Snicker man. Chris, I ain't seen him, Chris.
Toss back Jacobs. Crossing it around the corner, indeed he does. And picks up about 9.5 in the spot, and just shy. Second and 8.
First down, Josh Jacobs. Search continues. Good luck, Chris. Hope you find him, my boy. Drop a sub and a like while you're here.
First carry, you can see just a different acceleration, a different juice when he's able to hold that foot, get out on the perimeter of that defense.
I got two running backs in there as they bring in Chris Brooks as well. He's going to hand it off to Jacobs again. And the former Raider takes it to the 15-yard line. First down.
He's had that knee, it's been swollen, it's been stiff, he's just not been at 100%. And I think these last 2 weeks resting him, just having a chance to really recover is such an important aspect, of course, in this offense. Even though you mentioned Emmanuel Wilson, Brooks, they do a good job. But Josh Jacobs, really kind of the heart and soul of this offense when he's healthy.
3.5 left in the quarter. Ackerson, first drop. Jacobs finds a little extra room. Finally take him down at the 10-yard line and we second down and 5. Fired in on the tackle. LaFleur sending in the play.
Remember, big emphasis this week by Matt LaFleur. Really challenged this team. Last game, 0 for 5 in the red zone. He said, we get down inside the 20, we've got to come away with touchdowns. And I said, well, what does that mean? It means we've got to run the football. It's tough with the style of defense they play. The windows are so tight. It's tough on the pass game. We've got to be able to run down inside that 20.
Emmanuel Wilson sets up as the running back. Pass goes to Reed. And he is forced out of bounds after a short gain by Brisker. Third down.
Third down. Clutch down for the Bears. Hold them to 3, tied up. And let the Packers take the lead. Packers can get a first down, even though they're in the red zone.
Rams missed some opportunities early, kind of opened the door for the Panthers. Panthers almost made them pay for it, but they got out of there with a win.
And a typical game in the NFL. You see so many of those. Wilson stays in as the running back. 3rd and 2. Take it to him. Rolling. And does he get into the end zone? He does.
Touchdown, Christian Watson.
To the goal line for a touchdown. So the Bears had that long opening drive for 3, and it's countered by Green Bay to take the lead.
We just talked about how important it is to run the
Green Bay comes down, gets the touchdown.
Get that offensive line working. Watch it work from the right to the left. It looks like a line stretch play. Watson with that speed, able to get to the corner, outflank McLeod. An easy throw that time for Jordan Love for the touchdown. Good call by Matt LaFleur.
They go 9 plays, 85 yards, nice balance, 4 runs, 5 passes. And Chicago Bear, who is down right now, and that is Brisker. That's Juwan Brisker who needs the attention. Four of those 23 picks this season, Lehigh belong to him. That's right. He was so much sought after for a couple of years. The rumor was that he had a chance to get the Washington job. He passed on that. He waited for the right opportunity. I think he took one look at Caleb Williams and he said, maybe this is the place I belong.
Yeah, no doubt. And the build is around him, the offensive line, the skill players. They're going to have to get their hands full today. This Packers team has come in. There's Prisoner walking off. Looks like he could be okay. What a response there after the field goal, the long drive of the Bears. Jordan Love looks healthy, looks good. Everybody talks about it. He's going to be out of rhythm. Is he going to be okay? I mean, you kidding me? He looks mid-season form right there on that opening drive.
Can he shake off the rust? Philip Rivers shook off 5 years of rust, and were it not for a 60-yard field goal at the end of the game, would have beaten Seattle. And 5 years of rust.
Yeah, I didn't Jordan Love just fine.
Right. So much for the rust club. McManus with a point after. Bangs that through at 2:06 remaining in the opening quarter at Soldier Field in Chicago on this 31-degree night. 7-3.
Packers. 7-3 Packers. They take an early lead. They go back up on the Bears. After the Bears took an early lead, 3-0. Packers come down, put it in the end zone, 7-0. Caleb Williams coming back on the field for his second drive of his first NFL playoff game. Decided to see. I think the Bears is going to win this game. We're going to see. We going to see, man. I lost my earlier boy, y'all, on Prize Picks. Shout out to all my Prize Picks gamblers and hustlers. I had everything right except Rico Dowdle at Matt Stafford's rushing yards. He just had to get one. He did a quarterback sneak, cashed that. Puka Nacua to score a touchdown, cashed that. And I had Rico Dowdle rushing for 49 yards. He did not. They used Chuba Hubbard the whole game, so I wasn't able to cash that, man. But we back on this board, too. We got something on this one. We took a lot of the discounted picks for this. So we're going to see if we can cash in on these Bears and Packers. And in the overall game, I think the Bears was going to win. But the Packers look good. They come out on offense, drive right down the field, punch it in the end zone. So we're going to see if the Bears is able to keep up. Or are they going to keep kicking field goals? How this game going to look, man? Just getting started. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. He got Game Sports. We live all NFL playoffs, man. Appreciate everybody who's been tapped in, tuned in, subscribing, liking the content, man. Kicking it with your boy, leaving comments, and all that good stuff, man. But we live. It's the NFL playoffs, man. My Cowboys is at home, but it's all good. I look forward to next season. I think we're going to have a real good season next season, so I think we're going to be one of the teams in the hunt for that Lombardi, man. But we out the playoffs right now. If I had a rooting interest, I would go for, keep it all Texas and root for the Texans, man. You know what I mean? I like Lamar Jackson, too, so he ain't nothing in the playoffs. The only team I would really root for is the Texans. They got the Steelers on Monday night. I do got the Texans winning that game. We gonna see, man. It's the NFL playoffs, man. Roll to the Super Bowl.
Series fallout only on Prime Video. Here in Chi-Town. 7-3 Packers as they kick off. They're fielded at the 5-yard line by Duvernay. Devin Duvernay from the Ravens. Brings it back to the 30-yard line. So Caleb Williams making his 35th straight start. That's a big deal in Chicago because look at this. Longest streak since the 70s. Bob Avellini back then. 3,942 passing yards this season. That's a team record. Pitching over the framers mark. You're back in that air record book. Seth Luckman, who played here in the 30s and 40s. His name is still all over the record.
It's incredible to think about it. I mean, yeah, you got to go back and think about it. Jim McMahon, when they won the Super Bowl, but they were playing great defense, and Walter Payton got a lot of the attention.
They've always been looking for the savior. In the 34. Now, you followed, obviously, doing so much college football, Caleb Williams, back when he was in Oklahoma, then he went to USC. What do you say is evolving?
Well, I I think a guy that in the past was able to figure it out after the snap. Just a tremendous athlete, always probably the best athlete on the field, high school, college. And then he gets up here to the NFL. His first year, I think he was doing a lot of the same stuff. If it wasn't clear, he would take all from Lavin Steve. And Ben Johnson, it now becomes a system that he has to be committed to and realize what it takes to be an elite NFL quarterback is not just having the physical ability, but being able to break it down and understand the why. I think he's taken, again, great strides this year.
And I got maybe a 1-yard gain, but I mentioned the tough love thing. I mean, early on in OTAs, when Johnson comes in,
Bears playing hella conservative right now. They're gonna have to definitely open up the playbook.
If you would have said, is Caleb Williams in the NFL going to get him around the Ben Johnson and be receptive to that? I think a lot of people would have wondered, kind of shrugged their shoulders, being, hey, it'd be interesting to see. But in fact, it's been the opposite. He's welcomed. He's actually embraced it, and the two has really found kind of an equal footing to be able to work together.
proof is in the results. He's chased here on the run, throws along the sideline, and that is hauled in there by DJ Moore. Remember what? Flush out that time, 4th down.
What would the Packers do without Micah Parsons and Devontae Wyatt? How would they get pressure? Well, their answer with Jeff Hafley is they got to bring Quay Walker, got to bring Edwin Cooper.
It's a crucial 4th and 2 right here, man. If the Bears don't get this, they're gonna open up the floodgates in their own territory.
They don't have to, because the court will run out if they don't snap it. So they're trying to get him to jump. The crowd wants a flag. There is no flag that's thrown. So clearly they came to the line, not wanting to snap the ball, and they almost got the offside. They almost got it from Gary. 7-3 into the quarter. You're watching Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon.
Yeah, end of the first, y'all. 7-3 Packers. It's not looking too good for my game prediction, but right now my picks on Prize Picks look real good. You know what I'm saying? Packers up 7-3 at the end of the first. Bears got the ball, but they on 4th down. Look like they about to punt it back to the Packers. We're finna see if Jordan Love is in playoff form right now. Can he dispatch of Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears? He's definitely on the road too right now. Shout out to Mr. Beast, man. If I was getting that type of bread, I'd definitely be doing the same thing Mr. Beast be doing. Giving water and building homes all over the world. That's dope, man. Shout out to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, come find me, bro. I need to win 500,000 up off you. Y'all give me the Mr. Beast, man. So I can win me some money.
The second quarter, Soldier Field, the lakefront area of Chicago. For the moment, the offense is staying on the field. They almost caught Green Bay jumping at the end of the first quarter. No flag was thrown. So right now it is going to be 4th down and a long 2 from just inside the 38-yard line, and one guy is the running back. Who do they go for?
Crucial fourth down right here, y'all.
Off they go, and in motion, wide open, making the grab.
DJ Moore across the middle.
DJ Moore, gain of 17.
And they roll the dice. Green Bay brings pressure from the field right here. They bring pressure. Ford's able to just kind of find the seam. And watch the Green Bay defense. Miscommunication right here with two defenders. They let Ford clear through the middle. And a heck of a job of showing confidence in Caleb Williams to make that throw.
But a lot of guys in the backfield. At this point of the game, this time it is DeAndre Swift for a short gain, 3 yards.
I think you got to go back to this fourth down. I mean, the fact that they go for this, you know, you can say, well, analytics says you got to go and maybe you got to go for it. Maybe it's going to be a high-scoring game and you can maximize every possession. What a catch there! That ball looks like the back half he ends up catching it. Good job in just holding on to it by Caleb Williams. But I got to go back. Ben Johnson's reputation is to be aggressive. What a job of showing trust with his quarterback.
And so many formations. Here he is again, but slipping. Otherwise, Moore might have had a first down, picks up a couple before he goes down, 3rd down.
Ben Johnson and the Bears are seeing the same thing that you and I are seeing, which is Green Bay's defense is flying to the football. Clearly motivated, different kind of intensity in the postseason. So you're seeing a lot of different misdirection, whether it's a play fake, whether it's a jet sweep. The running backs going one way. They're really trying to make Green Bay pay that aggressive approach that they're playing with right now early. Give the Packers credit with this intensity they're playing with here early.
3rd down, 6. That guy has the back. They're going to give it to him. The 7th-round pick out of Rutgers will be embraced in the arms of Hedrick Cooper. 4th down.
Oh, what a play. You know, between Clay Walker and Hedrick Cooper in their second year playing together.
And the Bears going for it again. Back-to-back fourth downs, they going for it.
Together. That time Cooper did not hesitate, did not allow Jonah Jackson to climb up to him and got into that backfield. But here we go again. 40-yard line, 4th down.
It's a
again.
4th and 6. This is not a short fourth down.
Need 6. Bird going back and forth. 3 receivers now set to the left. 4th and 6. Williams fires. And that's going to be kept at the 12-yard line.
What was that?
Clementine comes away with it. So the Bears.
What was Caleb Williams?
Green Bay will get the ball early in the 2nd quarter, and the Packers lead by 4.
Looked like Luther Burden ran the wrong route. Caleb Williams just airmailed it right to the Packers.
I mean, we all do that. You see a line, have no
Like,
idea what it's
looked
for.
like he
It's
literally
crazy,
threw
right?
it to the
You know,
Packers. Like,
It's crazy, right?
Hey, let me call you back. I
yeah,
got
that was a crazy
mix.
mix-up.
Even crazy.
Look like the Bears not finna win this game.
Waiting around to find a claim. Well, Geico's claims are always available day or night. I mean, I'd have FOMO about that, if anything. Excuse me, what were you waiting for?
No one knows.
Okay.
You're cool. You can cut.
I'm all right, actually.
No, seriously.
It feels good to step out of line. It feels good to Geico.
We need to talk about soda because coffee's changed it for the better forever. It's a better for you soda with 5 grams of sugar and ingredients you can love. Soda's back, but so much better.
Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know, there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated global hotel program and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge network. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 Resi restaurants and having access to unique experiences worldwide. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
Here's to the stuff that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
If it plugs into your wall and feeds off your electrons, then it owes you something in return. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
Hi. So sorry. We are hunting down my father, who is not a good guy, and found ourselves in need of get on with it. Okie dokie.
Let's get lucky, shall we?
Let's take a look at this fourth down call again, and it's an interesting decision, to say the least, by Caleb Williams. See out here, look at the corner. He's beaten already. He throws this to a fade. You have that. You have the underneath throw there. Instead, he throws it right to Carrington, the Thornton. And Carrington, by intercepting, that cost his team 27 yards.
Exactly.
By making an interception.
Could have had it at the 40 instead of the 13. Tough to blame a guy that had a chance to make a big move that ground. In the 5 by Josh Jacobs. Second down.
He's talked to us about his body language, sometimes frustration. I don't know if it's frustrated with someone else or himself. Whatever the case may be, he put that ball.
Yeah, Caleb Williams definitely got to get a hold of his emotions, dog. Yelling and screaming on the sideline like, nigga, this is not college football.
I think that's a big part of the reason that Ben Johnson went for it twice on fourth down. He also senses that Jordan Love's going to put some points up tonight against his own defense.
Second and 3. That's a first down. A lot more. Over that to the 34-yard line goes Josh Jacobs.
Big decision for Dennis Allen. You play man-to-man and load up on the box and slow down this run game, or you sit back and play zone. So opening drive played some man-to-man. Look at it coming off the ball there. Really good job by Sean Ryan, who's moved from right guard into center. And now controlling the line of scrimmage. Remember you said, what does it take to advance in Seattle? Embrace the physicality of this game. The trenches on both sides. Great bet.
But takes away from pressure, but not long enough. Now the ball comes out. And Austin Booker putting the pressure on Love that time he just swung it away. Meanwhile, you got an injured bear down in the field here.
But Booker is the deep that really the end has come on here in the second. And Montez Sweat gets a lot of attention. But Booker, with the length that he has, able to get around the left tackle Walker there. And I'll tell you, Love very fortunate to get rid of that football.
Injury timeout.
We were returning home, and one of the flight attendants asked Gronk if he wanted to see them.
It's the second Bears injury on defense, y'all. Bears better hope they can keep some of their defense healthy. They ain't gonna be able to have. They ain't gonna have a long night against the Packers. They already let the Packers march down for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs is going crazy.
He's been often injured this year, such a big part of that defense. And they'll take him off the field. Of course, it's so tough for a guy like that. I had a chance to visit with him in the Zooms the other day, and I'm looking forward to playing, getting healthy again. It's the ride off tonight.
The greatest compliment Dennis Allen told us was, he's the glue. He brings a calmness to our defense. He's our quarterback. They've had to play a lot of games this year without him, and they're going to have to continue on. So wish him all the best.
Salutes the crowd. As he goes off through the tunnel. That means DeMarco Jackson is going to come into the game to take his place. Even though Jackson is a backup. We're going to go back and look at the injury first here.
Yeah, see the left foot gets caught up with Christian Watson right there. Watson came through it.
So now DeMarco Jackson.
Damn, man, broke his ankle.
And the Appalachian State. It's second down and 10 for Green Bay from their own 33. But he's not going to take off. He's going to throw on the run. That's going to be caught. Matthew Davis, the rookie. Number 1 pick out of Texas, the 23rd overall pick. Who really hasn't done much this season, but this is a guy who's explosive.
Absolutely, and he does a good job of playing on schedule here. Jordan Love is known for his ability to step up and then out. Good athletic ability. You can see a good job of separating there, helping his quarterback out by Matthew Golden. Hasn't had quite the rookie year that I think a lot of us expected him to have. But you see right there, the eyes of Jalen Johnson as a defender. He started looking back at the quarterback, and when he did that, it's exactly when Golden pulled away from him. They're playing a lot of man-to-man. They did it the first time in week 14, and Jordan Love picked them apart. Very surprised they're playing as much man as they are here so far early in this game.
Running back is Emmanuel Wilson. That's Golden setting up on the left side. Wilson. Wilson last week, I think he had the longest loss on a running play in years. He went one way than the other and lost 18 yards on a running play.
Tough to do.
Yeah, very. Tough to do. It doesn't do a lot for your yards per carry average either.
But you know what? Since Jacobs has been dealing with that knee, he has come in, and they've been very impressed with him, giving him some solid reps. But that, the one you're talking about was not that.
2nd and 7. Well, second out.
Woo!
Taken down there by Austin Booker, making the pop there, number 94.
Like we said earlier, Austin Booker, man, he just continues to get better. Second year out of
So
Kansas.
then, baby, be careful, boy.
Had a knee early in the year, Buffalo preseason. You watch him collapse down, eyes on the quarterback. So instead of predetermining and working on the field, he saw Love again step up, and this time had an answer for him.
Yeah, Love's seen enough of Booker because Booker was the guy who put him out with a concussion.
Yeah, good call.
3 weeks ago. 3rd and 8. Chris Brooks is the back. Okay. So with 8:55 to go to the half again.
Green Bay got the ball right now. They driving down. Up 7-3 right now on the Bears. Kelly Williams just threw a ridiculous pick.
We just saw Bears over George McCaskey running down the hallway to be there with him and support him. He brought Edwards his helmet. You guys talked about he's such a good glue for this defense. And don't forget, this is a kid who grew up 45 miles away from this stadium, a Bears fan all of his life. This night was supposed to be something special for him.
Yeah. In the school of Wisconsin. Well, now comes up with the best one, Chris Brooks,
surprised. People are surprised at how well he has played. These Green Bay Packers, when Love has time, if they're going to play man-to-man, it's a big advantage with Love and the Packers. And he's already, in these first couple drives, proven that.
Number 19. Yard in 2 for Jenkins. Tackled there by Dominique Robinson. Green Bay, the problems in the past couple of games against Chicago, the red zone, getting down there and setting up to 3 instead of 7.
Yeah, especially that last time. Again, a little bit of an outlier. Malik Willis, who I thought did a great job in that game in Week 16. But it's different approach, different attack. But they were 0 for 5 in that Week 16 game down in the red area.
2nd and 9. There's almost Joe. He gets taken down there. 3rd and long.
Dominic Robinson, 90, is in there for Sweat, doing a heck of a job. He claps both times on those run plays. Good job of just following his instincts. Get him to a 3rd down again. Remember, they've been playing man-to-man on these 3rd downs, and it's not worked out for them. Packers 3 for 3 on these 3rd downs.
Crowd roaring. Go 5 wide here on 3rd down and 9. In the pocket. Open. Reed, touchdown. Chad Reed from 18 yards out.
Wow.
And 2 touchdown passes in the first half.
This is such a well-designed play by Matt LaFleur. Watch Christian Watson take 2 defenders with him. Takes 26 and 31 downfield and creates an opening for 11 and a mismatch against the linebacker Evans. So Watson won't get recognized except for you and I talking
Wow.
about it here.
Packers go up 14-3 on the Bears, y'all.
The work against the linebacker and LaFleur, 1 step ahead of Dennis Allen.
Extra point is good. Foot surgery. Only played 17 this year. Had 1 touchdown during the regular season. 1 here tonight with 6:46 to go in the first half. Green Bay up 14.
Jordan Love throws a dot to put Green Bay up 14-3. 7 minutes, a little under 7 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't know if the Bears are gonna have enough, man. Now they in a hole. They definitely needed to hold them to a field goal. We're gonna see if Caleb Williams can come down here and get a touchdown before halftime, man, or it's gonna get ugly for the Bears. But this is how the Panthers game started, so you know. Just because it looked like this early on, you never know how it's gonna look coming down the stretch. We here for the coverage of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, appreciate everybody who tapped in, man. We good. Dang. I didn't expect the Packers to come out this hard, boy. Dang, I thought the Bears were going to win this game. Not looking too good. Will Caleb Williams have enough in the tank to mount a comeback down to 11 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter? Got plenty of time in the game, man. So, you know, they can force a turnover, score, force a turnover. It could be a different story in the second half as we've seen in the last game. But man.
the Rockets, and then it's the Knicks and the Warriors at the this coming Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Willis Tower was built as the Sears Tower back in the 70s. I believe at one point it was the tallest building in the world. Yep. Built in 1973. Now it's way down the list. There's Bueller. Exactly right. You remember that? Right? 14-3 Green Bay.
Matt LaFleur right now has a plan that I don't know if the Bears are going to stop. I mean, they are on fire with their execution.
Here's Duvernay. Cutting it back from the 20 to the 27, and we go down to Haley.
Well, guys, it's time for tonight's Spotlight, brought to you by Capital One Venture X. Let's take a ride on the L train to see where the Packers defense got on the wrong track late this season. Over the first 14 weeks, Green Bay held opponents to just 19 points per game, among the best in the league. But when Micah Parsons tore his ACL, the unit got derailed. The Packers have allowed nearly 10 more points per game during their subsequent 4-game losing streak, and in that span, they've had just 3 sacks and 2 takeaways. Not how you want to be riding in the playoffs, but they just threw Bears points on the board. Not bad.
Right, so far so good for them tonight. Williams looking to the sideline. He'll step out of bounds. If you look at what that Packer defense did, Jeff Hafley, he's on a number of teams' radar, I would think. Look at some head coaching interviews, see what happens.
Yeah, former Boston College head coach decided to leave the college game with all the craziness, even though he was a head coach, didn't get fired. He just left on his own, went back to the NFL, became the defense coordinator last year for the Green Bay Packers, doing a heck of a job despite all the losses that they have. He's having to do it different ways, but it's working out great.
Who would know better than you? All the craziness.
Oh, man.
No kidding. Second and 8. Taking up to the 33-yard line goes DeAndre Swift under 6 minutes to play in the first half.
You know, and again, if you're watching, you think of Ben Johnson, man, why is he going for all these fourth downs? He's going for it because he's watching what Jordan Love and the Packers offense is doing. And he knows that every possession matters for the Chicago offense. They need points. You do not want to give Jordan Love and the Packers such a head start with the way they're executing against this defense of the Bears.
Third down, 4. Lindsay in motion. Williams look that way, then goes over the middle, wide open.
Oh!
From the 42-yard line, Hooper passes at the end of the play. Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet almost fucked the game up for the Bears.
Yep, he got it back. McKinney was able to pop it. Got it back.
Terry, I just want to bring you in just to make sure, is that a football news, to make sure, is that an incompletion, or do you think that's a completion and a fumble?
I do think it's a completion. He doesn't bobble it. He gets control of it initially with 2 feet down, and then he takes an additional step.
Well, you see that LaFleur is going to throw the challenge flag. Adrian Hill will make the
Cole Kmet almost fucked the game up, man. Catch fumble in the middle of the field.
Green Bay is challenging the ruling on the field of a catch. After review, it is determined that it was an incomplete pass. Green Bay will not be charged with a timeout, and they have 2 challenges remaining.
And the expedited review.
They came in a hurry. They're going to face another fourth down. This time they're going to punt it. But Doomsday obviously did get on top of it, but it's all for 9 with him waving this off for an incompletion.
It's fourth down.
Oh, wow. They started to come out, and now the offense is staying out.
4th and 4.
Wow.
Down,
Bears putting their life on the line right now.
Well, analytics would say to punt here, and you know, Ben Johnson's trumping analytics right now with a 4th and 4 from his own 32, and he's going to go for this.
It is on 32. This is crazy.
4th and 4.
This shows you again the respect that he has for what long that this Packers defense is capable of tonight. But the offense, rather.
Huge play. If they indeed go for it. They do indeed. It's
Oh, wow.
So a major gamble. And he lost it.
And the timing and the rhythm
Soy.
from the word go.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Soy?
Again, he's lucky to be able to just try to secure the football. And now it's all, I mean, now you got a blitz with Quay Walker. Now he feels rushed. He's hurried. And then the ball ends up getting tipped up there at the line of scrimmage by Edgerrin Cooper anyway. But that snap high right affected the timing with Caleb Williams. Rushed him, rushed his eyes. By the time he gets his ball, and now he feels because of that blitz, he's got to get it out. May have had a chance if Cooper doesn't make that play at the line of scrimmage.
The Green Bay up by 11.
Too many mistakes by the Chicago Bears, man.
And looking ahead, they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
No hablo español, Soy, but I think you said you subscribed.
Picks up 7.
Gracias, mi amigo.
Takes the tackle. Second down and 3.
No hablo español. Yo comprendo un poquito.
Billings.
No comprendo mucho, mi amigo.
They're going to try to work his way back up.
Pero gracias for the subscription.
Go out to 10 to him. And we will take the
Mi
next
amigo, el jefe.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater.
Damn, look like the Bears just signed their death wish, man. Went for it on 4th down, got tipped at the line of scrimmage. That was crucial.
play zone with the protection he has, the mismatch with the receivers against his secondary. His pitch and catch so far.
Second and 3, Jay Goods. Very close to the line of the game. Got a half yard shy. Third down.
If all this is going wrong for Chicago, they win the toss, they take the ball, and number 14-3, they call it for twice inside their own territory on fourth down. And T.J. Edwards, the glue, the emotional leader of the defense, has been taken to the locker room. This is where you find others. Somebody's going to have to step up here if the Bears can get back into this game.
Andrew Billings went limping off just before we got back from the break. Third down, 1. And they're able to stop it for the moment. But let's see where they mark the forward progress now. Reeves Maven making the tackle there. It's going to be 4th down.
Right. And Matt LaFleur notes the opportunity opportunity. The Bears put it right in front of him, and they give Frampton this chance and this possession, and he wants to try to maximize it. Take a big hit into Dennis Allen and his defense, trying to go it up 21-3 by going for it here.
Fourth down, 1. Off the fake, wide open, first down, and a cut more down the sideline, diving in. Does he get into the score? He does. Watson, Christian Watson.
Wow.
On a 4th and 1 from 23 yards out. What a
21-3. Packers.
And the ball came out, you can see recovered there by, looked like to me, by Dobbs. That's what the official, Matt LaFleur's looking out to see. And the ball definitely came out.
Originally signaled as he
I was trying to see if I could decode it. So I don't know what that said though.
Because then it's fourth down, the ball is recovered by his teammate. The ball will come back to the spot of the fumble. It will be first down Green Bay.
What?
And he fumbled it in about the half-yard line by going airborne. Take a look right here. Yeah, the helmet clips the ball. He clearly loses it. But Dobbs ends up coming in right there. But it doesn't matter. It's going to come back to the spot of where that ball came out.
originally signaled a touchdown. We got Tyreek Stevenson.
I don't know what that says, Soy, but I'm gonna say gracias, mi amigo.
Near turnover, but instead,
Christian Watson goes airborne trying to score, fumbles. Recovered in the end zone, but they bring it back out to the 1 yard line. Woo! Jordan Love almost threw a pick. That'd have been crucial for the Bears. It's 3 minutes left in the second, man. Packers on the 1 yard line after the Bears go for it twice on 4th down and fail to get it. Just giving the Packers points, man. Caleb Williams is not having a good game. Definitely looks like a second-year player right now in his first playoff game.
Anytime you see a mesh like that, that's a read. Love is reading the in-man on the line of scrimmage, trying to make a decision. Is he committing down? Do I need to pull it? Very, very fortunate the last 2 plays. Almost a near interception. And here, being indecisive on that zone read. Very fortunate that Jacobs was able to secure that.
Yeah, Jordan Love is tripping.
your pick, your fumble, 3rd down and goal. Clock running down, 2.5.
1 second, call the timeout.
And before take the timeout again, Green Bay will get the ball to start. Timeout, 7-8.
It's 3rd and goal, y'all. Green Bay trying to go up 21-3. At every one of these positions, they just scored a touchdown. So we're going to see if the Bears defense can hold up. Caleb Williams will have 2 minutes before the half to go down and at least score a touchdown. Aora. I think I know what Aora means. Aora Etha? I don't know what that means. Vuelvo? I don't know what that means either, Soy. You gotta give me some translation, Soy. English. In English.
And the offense very much in rhythm. 3rd down goal. Jacobs gonna stop him just shy of the goal line. 4th down. What the Bears ever needed a goal line stand, it's right here. That's gonna take us to the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 4th down and goal for the Green Bay Packers. When we come back, Green Bay leading by a score of 14-3. You're watching Wildcard Weekend, powered by Verizon.
Justin Jefferson, spin 30, get 10. Let's go.
What? Packers not taking the points? What's going on with these people not taking the points? Kick the field goal. Go up 17-3.
Receivers to the left. Don't look that way. Jacobs to back. Throwing. Open court Dobbs. For the score.
They're just murdering the Bears. These are easy pitch and catches, dog. Every single third and goal they converted.
And the touchdown. He plays 32 yards after Chicago missed on the fourth down.
Add this to the lengthy list of Matt LaFleur coming up with a good plan.
Romeo Dobbs just walks into the end zone.
You can see two defenders in the back end of Chicago's secondary confused.
Untouched, unguarded. I thought the Bears were better than this, man.
Because of that motion, that quick motion, right before the snap, created that bunch with three receivers and a miscommunication by the Bears on the back end.
Extra point by McManus is good. 156 to the half. It's 21-3. Look back in 30 seconds.
It's over with for the Bears, y'all. They're not going to be able to come back from this. The Packers are putting belt to ass the proper way.
Some of the air has been taken out of Soldier Field, and that, of course, will happen when your team is down by 18. And out a drive here, you can have Williams 7 on the 13 for 56. Yeah, the Packers, if they hold on, they win this thing. As the number 7 seed, still said they would go to Seattle next weekend. In the divisional round, first things first.
And then that would mean the Rams go to the 49ers or Eagles. Ooh.
They have another one.
Ooh.
We'll find out.
The Rams better pray for the 49ers to win. The Eagles will beat the brakes off the Rams the way they play.
At halftime, it will be for George.
All right, y'all, we got 2 minutes left in the first half. We're going to tap out at the halftime, man. But we'll be back tomorrow. I think starts with Jags, Bills, then Niners, Eagles. And I think the night game is, we play at night tomorrow. What's the other game? Jags. Oh, the Patriots. I don't know what time the Patriots play. Patriots, Chargers.
Meanwhile, Williams fires over the middle. Good beginning to this drive. And they were gang tackled. Loveland up at the 37-yard line. Really good job.
Finally showing some signs of life in the Chicago offense.
First time they've been able to get his hands on the football. And that time, Caleb Williams got back and threw it exactly over top of those linebackers between the safeties, right where it needed to be. They really need points here, obviously.
And 22. Deep drop. That's down for
Woo-hoo-hoo. Caleb Williams almost threw another pick.
Williams hit as he threw.
He definitely got nailed, though, but goddamn. Yeah, the Bears is that way.
Micah Parsons, who's going to be able to get home without blitzing? This time it's Gary, Rashawn Gary from the blind side, working on that rookie left tackle. It's a good job of impacting Caleb Williams. Williams had time just kind of staring down his receiver. But because he got hit, almost another turnover for the Bears.
Bears have all of their timeouts. 118 to the half. Williams fires over the middle. That's incomplete. cover is good. Brown wants to play with a heading for Walker covering Colston Loveland. 3rd and 10.
Walker at 6'4", 245 pounds. And that inside linebacker spot continues to get more and more comfortable with Jeff Hafley's scheme. He and Xavier McKinney really the communicators. Walker can blitz. He's great obviously against the run. And he just continues to get better and better in space and coverage as he showed there on that second down play.
3rd and 10. Williams stepping up, stepping away, signaling downfield, going to keep it himself, and slides to a stop. So now you've got a 4th down. You got 63, 62, 61 seconds, a minute to go. You got a 4th down here.
They've gone for it 3 times already, a couple times in their own territory. From an interception on one where it looked like Williams and maybe the rookie Luther Burton weren't on the same page on that interception. Then they gave up the
Bears is all out of sorts. Caleb Williams is just all over the place. That boy gotta get a hold of himself.
They did. I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, Chicago is all of its timeouts. They didn't want to go too quickly because if they don't make it, you give Green Bay enough time to go down the field and take a field goal. Take a look at the bracket. Once again now in the NFC, Rams pulled off a victory coming from behind them in Carolina. So the lowest seed, that would be Green Bay at 7 or San Francisco at 6 if Chicago wins this game. Next Saturday or Sunday in the divisional.
Incredible first game. Earlier today, we've talked about with the Rams getting pushed there.
So the Packers is going to Seattle.
Ooh. There in Charlotte with Bryce Young and that team just to get him into the postseason, almost pull off an upset.
Yes, down by 14 early on. So 4th and 4. Can they keep the drive going? Williams throws over the middle, incomplete. No flag. So it's 4th down with 32 seconds.
The Bears is just forfeiting this game.
They're trying to get at least in the field goal range. That is the feeling here at Soldier Field. That last shot says it all. 21-3.
I don't know what the Bears are thinking. Caleb Williams is all over the place. They running retarded plays, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. Yeah, the Bears didn't want to win this game, man. They just gave it to the Packers. Well, since the Packers look like they putting belt to ass, stream a little empty, man. We've been here all day. It's halftime. Look like the Packers gonna go up 27-3 or 24-3. I mean, 21 skunked them boys in the first half. Bears sporadic. I don't know, they all over the place, y'all, but I appreciate everybody who tuned in today, tapped into the other stream, took a brief intermission. Wow, and the Packers are going to get a field goal going into halftime. So, yeah, this game pretty much over. It was a good game. Panthers Rams earlier, way better than I thought it would be. It was crazy. But appreciate everybody who tapped in. Told y'all we'd be live for the playoffs. We'll be back tomorrow at noon, soon as the kickoff begin, man. You know what I'm saying? He got Game Sports. It's still DC4L. Shout out to the Cowboys, even though we at home watching the playoffs, man. But I appreciate everybody who tapped in. Oh my God, Packers is trying to pour it on. But continue to hit that subscribe button, that like button, drop your comments, share it on all your socials, all the content, man. Check it out. Run up all them numbers, man. Appreciate everybody who's been engaging with your boy. It's your boy R.A. Shottis. He got Game Sports. It's the NFL playoffs, man. We back tomorrow live as soon as the playoffs kick off. So, you know what I mean, come back here and kick it with your boy.